I am incredibly humbled and honored to be a part of this fantastic concert today. So this song is based on a true story. My grandmother came from the Ukraine, and it's loosely about her life, but I do remember my mother talking about her childhood and how she learned when she was a child to help her mother serve the immigrants that came and stayed at their home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but they would be served tea in the traditional way with a glass cup and jam. And Rose was apparently a very wise woman who helped people make their way when they were so far from home. So I channel up Rose here. It's called Odessa Rose. Born by the shores of Ukraine's Black Sea, Odessa Rose studied life over tea. The men in her family were cantors and rabbis. Girls couldn't be scholars, but she'd improvise. She read countless books, her life was carefree. On horse-drawn carriages, boulevards by the sea. By the time she grew up to become Mrs. Cohen, life had changed in Odessa, it was time to get going. If nothing more, she'd have black tea, just like back home by the Black Sea, in glass cups with spoons and strawberry jam. She learned to be grateful to Uncle Sam. So Odessa Rose fled the pearl of the sea, with barely a ruble, no caviar, some loose-leaf tea to travel far. She brought her family samovar. Her new home was Pittsburgh, known as Steel City, where work in the mills left the town gritty. Her young David Cohen fed his wife, son and daughters through modest work. At least they weren't paupers. But David's health gave way to a virus that left Rose and the children in crisis. So Rose rented rooms to folks just like her, who took their tea in glass with a stir of strawberry jam, served with tea after dinner. So Odessa Rose became a breadwinner. If nothing more, they'd have black tea, just like back home by the Black Sea, in glass cups with spoons and strawberry jam. They learned to be grateful to Uncle Sam. If Rose could bear witness to what's happening now in Odessa's wide boulevard, she'd figure out how to bring comfort and care to the lost souls who suffer, with tea, jam, and kindness to help them recover. If nothing more, they'd have black tea, just like back home by the Black Sea, in glass cups with spoons with strawberry jam. They learned to be grateful to Uncle Sam.
Beautiful, Roberta.
Thank you very much.